Okay, guys, let's hope I've kind of stiffened up this camera so it doesn't move as much. I'm just going to move it up a bit because I find sometimes it's great here till I'm uploading it. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. I think I bent the stand, and so it keeps moving. So today I'm kind of going to do just some random things. I still have, like, I gotta figure what all this is. I've got things laying around. Today I'm also working on, I'm going through, like, I have a section where I keep my journals, but when I was going through it, I had all these, like, what I thought were going to be signatures, and I never made anything of them. I bound this today. It was a bunch of, now I hope there it goes. I was like, oh, I hope I didn't bind it upside down, and now I'm worried that's what I did, but I think I'm fine. Yep, I'm fine. So I threw together that little journal. This I'm doing a live in my Purple Hearts creation. I like creating these type of signatures, and a journal, I literally put it like this. Now, I wished I would have maybe put this on an envelope just to make it a harder surface, but that doesn't matter to me. It is what it is. It's a style of journal I enjoy doing. I have a few of them, I want to pull these out and kind of, these are things I'm kind of calling what's on my desk, or what's in the box, because I have a few of them, right? So this one, I know what it is. It's just for, I'm decorating it like a cluster style journal. So everything I do in it will be in a cluster form, whether it be a tag that I put in a pocket. This one is the only one because when I first put it together, I hadn't decided to do that. But I can put a little cluster here. And thus it's a cluster, has a decoration of a cluster. So, like, I have all kinds of these. Like, I have, well, this is just, it never got finished. So I need to, like, pull things out, get them in signature form. You know, like, what was I doing with this? Why is that birdie there? Was it supposed to go like this? Nope, it wasn't. It was just probably a flip pocket. And that's a Christmas one, of course. And I have this one. Like, I have journals that I need to complete. So on Mondays, I might start back Merry Monday now. Like, I have journals here. So, and then I have this one that I did with Anita Cox. She's in Junk Journal Journey. Her beautiful digital. So I need to finish that off. It's so close to being done. That's the sad part of it. It's like right on the edge, right? So I've got to work on some of this. So, like, this one, it's different. It's a thing I'm doing in lives in my Purple Hearts creation. This is my selling group. I don't do swaps in there. It is strictly my selling group. But for my ladies who are very supportive in that, I like to do a live every once in a while and do things. And one of the ladies wanted to see how I did this journal because I kind of showed it. Like, just papers everywhere. I like it because this one took me forever because I'm trying to get all those papers straight, you know, so the edges match. And that stresses me out. Whereas this, it's no stress. I throw the papers together. And I have a lot more like that I'm doing. I have this one that I've got to get some more papers in. And in this one, it's going to be mainly book pages and other things. And then I'm just going to put a few digitals to add a little color in it. So I have that coming. This is my, I thought was going to be my cover, but it might not be. I got to finish gathering the papers up of that. And I have a few like that. So I'm going to finish them and get them put together. and do different things. I even made a few loosely right now. I don't know. And I have this one that I got to figure. Oh, see, here's another flip-flop. I had this. These were some signatures I was making. And then I found this. And so I was like, oh, they fit perfectly in here. This one needs a few more pages. And I need to get another signature together of that size for the back of it. So I've been finding things like this, and I need to complete them. I'm putting that top to my pile to work on. But today we're going to I've got things on my desk. I've got different scraps here. I even pulled up my box. Oh, it's so heavy of all, because I have 2 of these right now. So I need to get some of this used up. So I pulled that over. So little things like that I'm working on today. But I'm going to start with today when I was putting, oh, that goes on one of my stamps. So let me put that in my stamp. I'm trying to kind of clean and be creative at the same time. Trying. So I cut this off the envelope, and at first I was going to throw it in the garbage. And then, you know what? I thought, no, I could turn it into a strip. I had started this one. Yes, I wanted the space between it because I just to use in like their clusters. So I want to kind of finish that off since it was sitting right on the top. So I'm just going to pull out a lot of what you see here. These are Digital's fussy cuts. I sell a lot of them. Some of these I put together, these kits together, but I fussy cut them all out so they're ready for projects. That is the main aspect of my business, and I'm trying to do more journals as the process of my business. Got a lot going that way. So what if we do, then we can make this one larger one. We might put that there. And now you can make these longer, but I don't like the rolling of it, so I just cut my strips shorter. It's just, you know. And this is my digital I created as well. So I've got things all over the place. All over the place. Yes, and I'm sticking them off. It doesn't bother me. I found a new one that I want to try. I'm going to yawn because that's what I do really, really well, is yawn. Even though I had a really, really good sleep. I'm somebody who plays and lays things out. She might be a little too big. She might not be if I did it this way. And nothing says that I can't all of a sudden turn it around and go this way either, which is what I might end up doing. For me, I'm just using the strip to create clusters up. Well, I had these strips laying around. I don't remember what I was going to do with them. So I thought I'm going to just do clusters and then I can just cut them. And, you know, I think I've got a few down here. Yeah, I've got strip. Must have been something I was going to do. And I have all these strips, you know. So, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. That should be over on this side. That should be in my scraps. Same with that. A lot of this should be in my scrap box. So it's sitting there. See, I have another one of these. I start them and I never finish them. So we have 2 of these to finish. And then I'm going to cut them up. I really like this. It just needs some background stuff. I could put a bow here, but I need a pink bow. Again, I have these bows. I am going to be, starting tomorrow, I'm going to put it up. I'm going to be having a fussy cut sale, And so if you buy 3, you get a 4th one free. Or do I want a big flower? No, flower too big. Flower too big. I'll say too big. No, too big. And I do all kinds. I have ladies like this. I have birds. I have flowers. I do them by color. But you could also, this will be pretty somewhere. I gotta keep that one out. Some of these are just too big for this. Unless I moved this up more. Nope. I'm not selling it. It's not screaming at me. Like I have really, really nice, I'm going to toot my own little horn right now. Some really nice cluster bundles. I'm looking for a smaller pink bow. If you wonder what I'm doing, that's what I'm trying to do. Now I got to move those journals. I'm going to put them in here because I want to do a lot of journals because I want to start getting them up for, that's butterflies. Here's my bows. So these are all mine. These are some unique flowers I'm starting to put in my flower bundles. I am going to start putting it up probably tonight, but not all of it will get up. I can't print anything. And I have redone some of my, oh, I kind of like that bow. I have kind of revamped a little bit. Along with flowers, I've been trying to put like different unique like looking flowers just to do something a bit different. I have all kinds of neat little bundles and I got to finish a couple, but I can't because I can't print right now because, oh, look at, see, I have another one of these that I just barely started. So, and I don't know why. I guess I folded it like that just to put it somewhere out of the way. So there's another one we can clear up. Guys, I'm sorry. I do not know why I'm yawning like that. Oh my goodness, I feel so rude. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a drink. And then I found this. I don't know what I was doing with this. So I'm going to try to figure out. I think I put a small signature in here. But I don't like how it's sitting in there. I don't know what I did or how I did that. It has been so long. Like I don't know what I was doing. So I gotta, either I've got to take it apart and use the paper in other places, or try to remember what I watched to make that. I went to get a drink when I saw that on the floor because it fell off my table. I just need a drink because maybe if I drink something, I didn't yawn until I turned on the camera. I think it's because when my brain's, I have to use my brain. It starts to make me wake up. I just was watching, yesterday I watched a lot of interviews. I am a born-again Christian. Grew up in a Baptist church from the time I was 14, almost 15. And I was watching some, an interview with Alice Cooper. Really good interview. Do I want something else there? I probably want a number, but I'm going to start to glue that down because I still thinking the bow might be a little big, but that's okay. When I put it on something, I brought both my glue stick and, oh, there it is. I was about to say, I swear, guys, I didn't forget it this time. I swear. You know what I can't find? And I've been looking for it all. Oh, there it is. I don't know why I'm yawning, guys. I slept really well. And I went to bed earlier than I normally do in hopes to get up at 9:30. I don't like mornings, guys. I'm just not a morning person. I keep trying to get myself to be a morning person because my friend Andre, who I rent the space downstairs from, always says, oh, you sleep your life away. And I'm like, I don't really sleep it away. I'm up working till 2 or 3 in the morning creating or cutting. And he's like, yeah, but you don't have any life outside of your downstairs basement. Well, I'm kind of content right now with that life. I just really am. And I make no beans about it. I'm usually somebody who's very social. And I am social because I do this. I do lives. I talk with my friend Brenda on Messenger by phoning. And so I just call it phone. We make phone calls, but we use Messenger. And we'll talk for 2 or 3 hours. I talk with my sister. I'm content. And he thinks it's weird. Now, for some reason, because I moved that so much, that big bow doesn't really suit it. And I wished I had a smaller bow, but I don't. So maybe we'll pull in just a nice pink flower. Because the bow didn't work out, but that's okay. So we'll pull in a flower. Oh, I have to take what's on top of my flowers because I might end up taping them together because they're little containers that supposedly are supposed to stack nicely on top of each other, but for some reason it doesn't. That one's a little big. I wanted to. I better not. No matter what I do here, scissors, they're in their spot they're supposed to be. Kind of just adds a little bit more to it. Put it this way. Do we want to put another little piece? I don't think I have a... This was just scraps sitting right here on my desk. And that's what I took. Like, literally, guys, this is sitting on my desk to the side. So I'm literally just taking things. Like I said, I wanted to take things. Okay, flower. There we go. Now, what I do with this, I might take a little bit more of the white off the side, is I like to staple my clusters. It's something I do now. When I first started out, I glued my clusters. But now I prefer staple. And then I glue it down. But what I find, oh, why is my pencil there? I just found my pencil in like one of the weirdest little spots. I don't know why it's sitting in there. It was just really weird. I just put some little papers here. And of course I can't find them now because I want them. When I'm trimming up sometimes when I use, when I do my packaging of my bags for my fussy cut, I trim off. So a lot of times I keep these little trim offs because what I do, this will be really tiny because it's not supposed to be seen really at all. So I use it as kind of a base. So one, it gives me something more sturdy to staple to. And I got to turn my glue upside down. So So we'll have to give that a second. Come on. Just take the scissors out of there and that'll work better for now. So I create a base, so then I just have something really sturdy to staple to, and then I'd put my glue on here so that it's easier to glue the lace to the paper, and then I just glue my flower on top. The only thing we're missing is I need my pink glitter. I need my sparkly. Ugh. Clusters are one of my, I would say I'm the queen of cluster making, and my customers have said that. People who watch me make clusters, I love making clusters. I like making clusters of all types. Especially at first I never was good at lace clusters, so I never did a lot of them. And suddenly I got the hang of it. And so I was like, oh, this is great. This glue should have been upside down long enough now. Some glue for the flower. Just a wee bit of glue there for the gemstone. That was the word I was looking for, not sparkly. The gemstone. Oop! And I gotta trim my nails again. My nails are discolored right now because I spent all of Sunday night and Monday stamping. I have all kinds of stamped images, and brand new beautiful stamp labels came out really well. Really, really well. Need a little one, not a big one. Do I have a smaller one down here? Is that one pink? I don't know if I want the number 5. I don't like the color of that one. Not liking the pinks I have. The shade I really want is going to be too big. Trying to see what I've got in here. Something like that, I could cut it. But maybe it's not a number that I'm looking for here. Maybe that's why, because maybe a number isn't screaming out to me. Maybe one of these. This is something that's coming to my shop. I've only done a French one so far. I'm going to do one that's got more English, where it's New York and different things like that. But it's things like this. The Femme Paris. It's a Paris one. Paris, if you say it right. In Anglais, English, we always pronounce all the letters, so we say Paris. But in French, Francais, they don't pronounce the last letters of a lot of their things. So English people, we always say Paris, but it's Paris. And I for us is an E in Francais, Paris. So I never, before I moved here to Quebec, which is a French-speaking province here in Canada, because we are a bilingual country, to recognized, I mean, there's a lot of Spanish speaking and a lot of other things, but the forming of Canada. Patty, do we want like that, or do we want it like this? I don't like that like that. So, big part of Canada, and we have a lot of French-speaking Canadians. And Quebec is the main province, but there are, like in Ontario, we go to a place called Hawkesbury, and it is mainly French because it borders Quebec. So you get a lot of that. I'm not just not finding the right size for this. Ugh, here like this? Nope. Boy, this hand is sore today. Can't seem to get it to work well. There, I like it like that. Oh, yeah, well, my knuckle is swollen. When my psoriasis gets bad on it, my knuckle gets swollen, even though I have a bit on that hand. So this knuckle gets quite big on me. Well, this hand in general. But I haven't had any tests. I don't get a real arthritis feeling like I do in my knees and my hip. And I better not, because I like to fussy cut. I can sit and fussy cut for hours. Let's just put a little there, put that there. And then this one we're going to call done. There we go. So then I can just trim it, troop, troop, which I'm going to do now because I don't keep them, I don't have a place to keep them long. And like, again, I can trim this up further depending on where it's going. This could make a little pocket on something. Do I have something in here that technically I won't, I'll just show you why I'm going to leave it the way it is. Say I have a little page like that, I could turn that into a little pocket. Or if it was a bigger page, I could put it here and it could be just a tuck spot. So that's why I'm not going to trim them up a little bit more. So that, and this, again, this longer one could become... The only thing I might do if I did that, I might put a piece of, like another piece of paper along here. Usually I do it with a book page because when you're tucking, you want it to be a little bit more sturdier. So that would be something, only thing I might do different. But look how cute that would be as just a tuck spot on the side of a page. All right, so that's why I did it the way they are. And again, can do that. I don't think I have any pockets on this. I don't know if I folded any papers over. I didn't. Let's see here. Do I have any pockets in here? I don't. That flips. I like doing that. Flip, flip, flip. But again, this is a little big, but it could come, like I could trim that right off. Just let's say I did that. I could turn that into a little pocket here and have something tucked in there. So that's why I'm leaving that on, or I can trim it or play with it as I want. I could even have wrapped it around here if I wanted to and just, you know. But that's why I'm not going to trim them down. And I like them. So, there we go. We'll put that up. We're just finishing things that are sitting on my desk, lying around. Was I going to put some more on that one? Now I'm going to have to be careful because I folded it there. I think it was supposed to go this way. I don't know. I'm trying to see what best way, because this, I think it looks, the writing is this way, so I'm assuming I was going that way. And again, because I folded this here, again, I might want to put a piece of paper on the back of it if I'm going to put something right on that seam. Or if I just end it there. Now you could make it like, again, I could collage all the way through it if I wanted to. That's not how I would do it. But I'm just saying if I wanted to make it one running, I could do that as well. Again, I'm just trying to grab things that I have sitting around on my desk. Do I have just pink here? Ooh. If I wanted to make that go higher. I like using those. I do need something. I do have that as well. Ooh, we could do that. I think I need to get my eyes checked too, guys. But I've got a lot of tickets happening there, so I might not want another ticket. Because there is a lot of tickets happening there. Let's see what's in this pile of goodness. I do have this cute bingo I could put along here. Leave the bingo there. I might lay a few things out. I think I need a small picture. That's too big. I need some minis. Some minis. And I don't think I have any minis. I'm just going to ink around it, see if I like it. It stands out more if I just ink it up a bit. I don't even know where this one came from, to be honest with you. Not screaming at me. Nope, but I'm thinking the bingo. I might like it, maybe not. I think a lot on these guys. I want to use that somewhere. I'm pretty sure I do. And I kind of like that with it. Oh, how about this little girl? Would these little guys look good sitting there? Maybe a little. Oh, I've got some little women. I even have this. That would look good with that. Maybe a flower. Just see what I can do with a few of the pieces I pulled out for now. Come back to that. Would she look good if I did? Ooh. Or do I need to just put her by herself? It's weird, but this is how she was when I found her. She had no hand at the bottom. And I almost feel like she's... I think that's what's throwing me with her. Why I haven't used her yet, because she looks like... Yeah, I kind of like that one better. That might be what my problem is with her. But do I need this in the background? Not really. But I think I need a little, something behind her. Do I put a little lace behind her? Maybe I just need a little lace. Throw in there. I think I'll do that. Oh, My computer went off, guys. It got so quiet. And being the only one home right now, the house is sometimes a little quiet. It's been nice, though. I love my little Jacob. I love my goober. My little booger. That's what I nicknamed him as a little baby. I call him Monkey Love. It's mainly what I call him is Monkey Love. Where that comes from, I don't know. But as a baby, I always called him Booger. And then I made up, I would call him and I'd say, oh, booga wooga dooga wooga booga booga wooga dooga. And he'd dance and wiggle his little diaper butt. It's nice when they grow up, but you miss the babies. He's a funny little boy, though, and he's a very loving boy, even at 8, and he's tall. People don't guess that he's only 8 because he's so tall. They always think he's older. I mean, he comes up to my chest area already, and he's 8. Like, he's going to be tall. And people, like, because we were somewhere and somebody said to him, oh, you must be 10 or 11. He's like, no, I'm 8. And they're like, wow, you're tall. He's really tall. But he still goes, Papa, which means up, Papa, up. And he still likes to be picked up and carried. And I always say to Andre, enjoy that, because sooner or later, there we go. That one came together. It's not my favorite, but it's still nice. It's still nice. Now, we don't want to put that. See, now that line bothers me. But what I'm going to do, guys, only because it's bothering me for the next one, I'm going to cut this already. And I'm just going to, I don't want that brown on it. And I'm going to leave it like that. Then I'm going to take this, like this. This could look cute here too. Oh, how about if I centered that? No, I do like that. Oh, what is wrong with this hand today? I don't normally ache in my hands, but this today, I think it was the stamping yesterday, because, you know, pressing down all the time. I think that's why, because I stamped a lot, guys, a lot, hours upon hours. And the sad part is I put them up for sale. And they're not moving. they're not selling, and I stamped so much. Guys, stamped. Like, and that's not all of it. I stamped and stamped. More than half of this I stamped yesterday, and Fussy cut it all out. The night before, the video before this one has how I made these with stamps, and I stamped and cut all those out on Monday night, on Sunday night. Then I did these, and oh, I stamped and stamped and stamped. Oh, I stamped so much. That I think my arm aches from it. That's just it. See, I have a stamp. And so then I just stamp it on and make labels. I still have to cut those out. I started at, I would say 1 o'clock. And I stamped to almost 11:30 at night. Stopped to make lunch. Stopped to make dinner, stop to have a bath, but otherwise I stamped. Oh, I forgot to put those away. Oh. Oh. So I think that's why this one arm and shoulder and neck, because you just end up. Let's go ahead, because I know I want that there. That is not a question, and I don't think I need it to be all glued. But, hey, it is what it is. Like that. Maybe we're just going to work on these. Cleaning these up might be the only thing we get done. It's okay. I love doing clusters. I'm going to be in September. I was going to do it in August, but I'm going to wait till September because I'm trying to organize everything. As well, my cluster bundles are great. I mean, my fussy cut bundles are great for clusters. I just saw that flower over there too. Let's put it in there where it's supposed to be. What I was thinking. But now that this kind of suits it, but not with the floral idea that I'm going with. It could go like that. Could go like that. I'm thinking, sorry guys. Now I'm almost thinking of taking this one. Nope. Going back this way. And now, see this, guys? It's very white in here. I find to tone down the white, I just come in with my thing and just gently color it in. And then if you might want to take around the edges a bit, just so it doesn't look so drastic. So then you won't get so much. I really like that, but I have this ending here, but that's where we could pull in maybe, do I have, I seen ticket, I'm sure I seen a pink ticket in here. Oh, come on, cooperate for me, please. Ooh, what if I put something like that in there? It's funny, I need my, no, that's too big. No. But I might. I love using these. And I don't know where I put the other ones. I have more of them somewhere. That one doesn't work well with it. Wait. Do you have that? No, but that I think is going to come in here. This one might end up being down here somewhere. Toot toot. Heart's a little, that's not supposed to be in there. That's supposed to be in that tin. This is one of my stamped ones that I do. Or would that look better like this? No. Kind of know what I want to do, but it's just not coming together the way I want it to. The books is kind of cute. The book is kind of cute. We need to, I'm liking the book. maybe what we have to do is go back to the ticket idea. Now I'm liking the book in there. I'm liking that. Just keep feeling like I need something over there. That'll go nicely with that. If you see me pulling things out, it's because just things I'm thinking for the next few. Okay. I really do like that. But this is where maybe a number might very well come in handy. There we go. I think we want it this way. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's do the book. But what we're going to do is just so the book stands out a little bit more. This is one thing I thought of doing, is trying to find, like, making a fussy cut bundle with books. I have ones with different letters, stacked paper, things like that, but books might be nice. There we go. Glue on this. Oop, oop, oop. What did I do there? There, that's good, that's good, that's good. Liking that. I just feel it's too big. What do I have small? I might come back to that. Now, see, again, I'm going to cut it. Right? I can trim it here. I could also take it. Oh. And I could cluster it even up more if I wanted to on something else. Even if I trim some of that off, right? I can cluster it up more. Because then I could take, I don't have anything big right now. I wished I had a big piece of lace. I cut the big piece up. But let's just say this is lace. You could add lace in the back of it and cluster it up some more, right? So it could be the base of a cluster that's already the base of, to add more to it. easily enough. All right. Obviously that's, if I had a nice pink, right? A pink in the background would set that off really nice. Do I have a pink? Let's check if we have a pink scrap, because we might just add it to it now. Do I have a pink scrap in here? Or even a green? See? A green or a nice pink in the back of that would look so nice. I'm not using that because look at, I have that set, but a nice green or pink in the back of that would be beautiful. Now, again, you have to think about your journal size when doing it, because of course you would need a large page for it. So, you know, again, let's just say you trimmed it off. This could, again, you can turn it into a pocket, right? Or it can just be a purely decoration, whatever you want. Now, I'm not really doing a true strips. I don't know why I had those there. So we've got a few done now. Let's keep our done ones up here. Now this one, I was going to play this way with it. I know automatically I can see that this needs to be inked up a little bit. And it needs to straighten a little. Then I'll have to re-ink it. There we go. Let's swish those off to the side. Give it another little bit of an ink. So I'm thinking that there. And I was almost thinking that. I do like the bow on it, but the bow might just not set it off right. But then again, if you have the right lady, see, she's too big. And I think all my ladies now are too big. I got to make small ones too. The big ones I've got to make in 2 sizes. No. Nope. 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 They're just too big. They would look good if they were smaller. Ooh, I'm going to leave that out because I really like that. I really, really like that. There's a small bow now, I find it. Sometimes you just got to play till something pops and works out in your brain. That says, that's it. You did it, Christina. Bravo. Bravo, Christina. But it's not doing that yet. It's their fishing rod I don't want hanging over. So then that throws the whole thing kind of off. If I had a Jane Eyre type, but I think they're then you want to go back and print something, and that's my problem. That's why I get so many little things. Oh, and then I fill the whole page, because you don't want to waste paper, and you don't want to waste photocopying. But if we want something different, I kind of like the birds on that, but not with that. Okay. Let's pull these out. That's a cluster. I use those more of cluster on its own. It's too big. Got any small ones that would work well there? Maybe that. That's too big. Okay, those are too big. But you lose the beauty of that. What's in here? Anything good in here? Not really. No, it's too big. If it was smaller, and I just seen that I didn't trim it well, just on one side a bit, need it to be fixed. Fix it well I can. Well, I'm thinking of it. That's the truth of it. If the postcard, maybe. We're going to try between two colors. Oh, there's something else. I'll put those back in there. And I do have, okay, so we could go the postcard like that. But I might want the darker postcard. But I'm thinking of putting it this way, because there's not as much flowers up there, right? I got too much out of my desk now because of my craziness. But I still liked this together, so I was thinking this would be pretty under there, right? But I like these together, so I want to find somewhere I can use that. But don't say anything, because you have, don't think I have any pink left in this. Maybe a green. I want a green. What am I saying? But a dark green. And I don't think I have any. I don't even know where I got that one little one. Oh. It's too big. But yes, I put a frame in the side of a frame, but why don't I cut off the black frame? Is it still too big? Whoop. Let's get rid of that garbage. Not, just feel like now that I cut it out, but it looks better cut out. Oh, should have. Those ones won't work. I made these. They won't work, and this is too big. But then I'm thinking, do I want to make that a cluster on its own? See what I'm doing to myself? Guys, I'm finding, no, I don't like that. Now I'm thinking, oh, maybe I'll just cluster that on its own. But then do I lose the beauty of that digital? Or do we put it out like this? Oh, there we go. There we go. Put those back where they belong. And I could still put a postcard in here. Nope. Or do I go in with this one? We hit the hour mark, but we'll finish this one up. I feel like that just went so quickly, didn't it, guys? Yeah, I like this. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh my goodness, my shoulder is aching. I put the glue on the wrong side, but that's okay. I'll just let the glue trying to decide where I want it because I want a lot of the flower showing, right? So I'm going to put that, try to straighten that as much as possible. And if, like, for instance, like me, I made a mistake gluing. It's an easy fix. I think I have something at the bottom of my feet that fell earlier. I can just go in with a piece of book page. Yeah, and I'm going to have to trim it up, but that's okay. Put a little glue there. But then also I've made that more sturdy if I decide to use that as a tuck spot. I need some glue on this corner, even though it won't matter in a moment. Okay, let's put that birdie on here. Oh. It needs something more at the top, and I keep feeling like I need that postcard, but it's a little just too big unless we put it no, it's just too big. So that one I'll have to add something more to it. But then that little bow, remember I said, oh, I wished I would have seen that little bow earlier. And now again, I won't be able to find it because I threw it back in there. But oh, here's the numbers in the wrong place. That one. There's that one. I like this one. And I do like it. There we go. Tell you, sometimes you just got to find the right thing. The right thing. We didn't get very much on the desk done, did we, guys? Well, I got rid of 2 strips that were sitting there. And we made some clusters. And then, do I have... That's my big bows. I can't find my little pink bows anywhere. But I got a new package in. I put my pink bows somewhere. Or I ran out. That could be it too. but I just got some new ones. So I'm thinking I might. Maybe not. Maybe I like it the way it is. The pink is too bright. There we go. I'm going to leave it the way it is. And then I can always add more if something pops out that I like. That needs a little more glue there. There we go. There we go. And again, you can add to this and build it into a bigger cluster if you want. Right? You can do that as well. You want to take it that way. It doesn't look, you know, you can add more to it and make it more layers if that's what you prefer. Right? So we didn't get as much on my desk done as I wanted to. I really didn't. But I'm going to do just a few more seconds, guys. Just a few more seconds. So that goes over there. Oh, we got that done because, like, I have this that I really wanted to use and that I really wanted to use. So now I have this over here. So I'm almost wondering if, nope, takes away from that. Let's see where. I think I was going to put her there, but now I'm thinking of changing that up. Doing something like, no. Would she look good like this? Nope. She's just going to go back up there. She's there because I was trying to decide if that's the way I wanted to go. But here, we could put that in there. No. So, as you can see, how I was going to cut this, and I'm going to cut some of it just so I can see. Maybe I was going to cut here. And this one, but she's going to be too long, I think, for a lot of pages. Oh, maybe not. She's like almost the perfect size for there. The only thing is, like, she's a little uneven because of this, right? So I can go in and trim it up. So there, she would go nicely in. It has to be a full page for this one. But you could trim some of that off if it's too long. See, she fits perfect in there. And I'm going to, what I might do is I'm going to clip her in there. Because I'm probably going to end up going with that. But I might put a little bit more on the background of her. And then this is supposed to be this one. And it was done. And this one I was still working on because I guess I need a rose there is what I need. Maybe that's what I need there. Maybe one of those, maybe this rose right here. Now I'm almost thinking I need it like a scoopy flower. But that's too big. I don't think I want white, but I'm thinking that, nope. I'm thinking that might look good there. big. Now the great thing about this, if I find that I don't like that, I could take that off. Which is what I'm thinking I might do. There, that works there. Kind of like that. I'm just putting something down there that might work in there. And I'll pull it up because I don't think you can see it all the way down there. I'm thinking that looks like it's going to be the best for it. That's what I'm thinking. Bloop, bloop, bloop. No, I like this one the best. I like that one the best. There we go. But I'm going to trim off that part because it doesn't suit it. I see a couple little white spots. Sometimes you see the white spots, like sometimes when you're doing a lot of cutting, the white spots don't stand out as much anymore. So you got to go back in. I usually do that the next day. So I double check everything. Okay, let's ink that baby up. There we go. There we go. Then that one is done. So we'll trim it here. There we go. And then you can add in here as well. But to me, it just doesn't really suit it. There we go. It's okay. It's not my favorite, but it's okay. This here needs to glue so it stops interfering. That's where it was bending, so I want to try to take that out. And I see something here that I don't like. Okay. This one might take some work to combine that. She is not, I'm not sold on her. I'm really not sold on her. The rest of this might wait because we're already gone over the hour. But I had 3, I just show you this. I pulled out, sometimes this is what I do. I'll put a paper clip. So I have that one, which would keep it very, very neutral. But then I could come in with a rose, which might look really pretty there. But right, you could do that to add some color, but I'd get find one of my smaller roses. I have her, but I don't like her now that I put her there. And then I was thinking just even that. I'm actually liking that better than I like the other one. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do this heart. Because at first I thought I would layer her in the heart. But then, how would I combine it? And then the heart would still be in here. So that's where I struggled. So I'm going to cut that off because the heart isn't a part of that. And so what I thought of doing is just cutting around the heart. So we just have that now. And this one we still have to finish. Now, with this, I like that a lot. But I don't know why I have the papers I have down there. I think I just glued some different scraps together to make a strip. So I like this a lot. It's simple, but I like it for some reason. Those go in there. That goes in here. Those go back in here. I love these. And when the last time I went to Dollar Store, they didn't have any more of these because they actually stick to metal. So I put them on my rolling things. I don't know why, but I like that. I really do. And again, I can layer on the back of it if I feel like I need to put more to it. But I'm not going to do that now because that's something see again. See, you can pull it out on something and it does look good backed on that. So you could angle it, play with it. And that's where you could come in with a nice piece of lace even. Right, and take that, let's just say that like that, and pull it in like this and add more to it depending on where you decide to put it. So we got a few things cleaned off the desk, not as much as I was hoping, but that happens. I got those strips done that needed to be done. So we got, let's move these so we can better see everything laid out. Paper clip over there. So we got that. This one that I'm not super keen on. This one I love. And I love this one. So we got quite a few done. There we go. We got some stuff off my desk and we made some clusters. Voila! Thank you for joining me today. I don't know what I was going to say. Sorry, I went over. a little bit of the hour, but I just wanted to finish those up with you. Actually, this turned out much nicer than I thought it would. It's beautiful. I love it. I know where I want to use all of these. That's if Brenda doesn't decide she wants them all. I have she's a good friend, and as well, she's a good customer. And when I do pink, she just like, I'll take that, I'll take that. She loves pink. And she's got my brain constantly in a pink theme. I got to do a purple theme soon, or a yellow theme, or a red theme. I got to break out of the mold. So thank you again for joining me. Please like and comment on the video. It really does help us, me personally, but anybody you're watching, especially if you're part of the junk journal community, it really helps your people. It helps us get noticed more on the algorithm. I can never say that word. And those, not me, because I'm not reached 1,000 subscribers, but some of those ladies that are been doing it for much longer than me and who have built up a good community, the more they're seen, they do make a little bit more money. You don't get rich, but you make a little bit more money. And I know how important that can be when you're doing this and the time it takes, the supplies it takes to help cover some of your costs. So not just myself, but anytime you're watching a video, just like and put a comment, even if it's just a little heart. It'll help me out. It'll help whoever you're watching on YouTube. It's something I'm trying to do because I've always been bad for that. So I'm trying to, I always like the video. Sometimes I don't comment, but I'm trying to myself do better at commenting to help them out as well. So thank you very much. I love you all. Have a wonderful evening, and we will see you tomorrow. All right. Have a good day. Bye-bye.